right. First draft, and we do actually get a bonus sheet card, even though they're only one every 3 packs. Deadly Dispute, not a bad spell. Our rare is pretty good, though. So, Gilgamesh, Master at Arms, 6 mana, 6/6, kind of an equipment titan. Comes in, you look at the top 6 cards of your library, put an equipment from them on the battlefield, does that on attack as well. And, of course, in this set, you're going to be playing equipment fairly often. There's the job select equipment, so those are going to be some of your creature base. I would imagine most decks in this format have 3, 4, 5 equipment in them. Aggressive ones, anyways. Past that, good cards. Like, I like Adalbert Steiner. I like Giot. I like the Chocobo. Yeah, anything else? I think the rest of the cards are more niche, but if Gilgamesh wasn't here, I'd probably take... It's kind of close between the Chocobo and Adalbert, but I think I'd lean Chocobo. All right, red cards in this pack, Warrior Sword. So that's one of the equipments. Not one of the better ones, but, you know, maybe something you're happy about on the wheel. Uncommons here, Grahatia, I think is okay. Yeah, it's not a great 5-mana card. Travel the Overworld, good for the town deck. This is one I'm very curious to see him play, because this summon, all the summons actually, I'm excited to see how they play. But this one in particular, kind of expensive, but gives you a lot of value if you can get full value out of it. Pretty good. White Auracite, good removal spell. What am I taking here? It might be some Anima. Like, there's these black cards, and I actually think Rat might be pretty good too. I don't think I'm taking a red card here. I could just take the Warrior Sword, just kind of go all in for my first draft and see, you know, how this works. But I think I'm going to take the Summon. It's the card I'm the most curious about, and I do think it's pretty good. Ooh. Okay, I got past a pretty good rare. So this is a 2-mana 2/1. First chapter, you get to look at the top card, or exile the top card of your library, and then cast it for the next, like, 2 turns, basically, as long as this is on the battlefield. And then the next turns, or the next chapters are your creatures get haste. So, yeah, just a good 2-drop. Red Mage's Rapier, another kind of medium drop select card. Dragoon's Wyvern, that's good. All right, so now what do we have? There's Sid. Sid's a cool card. Blue-White cares about artifacts in this set, and it's a good payoff. Also, a item shopkeep as like a fine filler 2 for like a red base equipment deck. I like Combat Tutorial a decent amount. Draw 2 cards, put a counter on something. Yeah. So like the best card in this pack is Sid by quite a bit. The rest are kind of a big step down. I think I'm probably just gonna take a black 2-drop here, or the red 2-drop. Like I think the Rat's better than Shopkeep in general. But maybe we just take the Shopkeep to keep on that equipment theme and, you know, not have to lean into black necessarily. Okay, now there's Coral Sword. I like Coral Sword. That's another good equipment. It's like basically a trick that leaves around something at the end. Suplex, also fine. I think this card's going to be a little bit overrated early on. Like, it's a 2-mana deal 3, but sorcery speed on these kind of cards is quite a bit worse than instant. I could also just still take it here. It's not like Coral Sword is a great thing to hit off Gilgamesh, although it's pretty good with the Shopkeep. So I'm going to lean the Synergy card here, but... Oh, hey, Final Love, how's it going? Yeah, I'm not so much of a Final Fantasy guy myself. I know a little bit about the lore, but not a ton. Ooh, okay, look at this. So we do get a Geote here. That's pretty nice for our equipment deck. I think Lionheart's pretty good. This is one that in the set review, me and Mark kind of diverged on our grade. I rated it higher than Mark, but I don't know. It's 4 mana. You'll often kill a 2-drop or a 3-drop, and then you get this like pretty good equipment, like +2/+1 equip 2. I could even see taking this instead of Geote, but I'm gonna go for the more powerful card. All right, Clunker removal spell or Sandworm. Sandworm's more of a card, I think, for like the green-red deck where you care about landfall to some degree. Because what you can do with this is like target your own land, so you get double landfall triggers on the turn you cast this card. Kind of cool. Like, you destroy your own land and go search for another one from your deck. Yeah. I mean, I don't have any interaction currently, so I kind of am tempted by this Clunker removal spell rather than Sandworm, which I don't think is going to be at its best in this deck. Oh, I took a land. Whoopsie. Didn't do it in time. Well, maybe this will be useful. Maybe we end up in black-red. All right, now there's like this card, which is not for us. This is like a black-red wizard card. There's Shambling Seath, which I think I'm going to take because this is one of the cards I'm fairly curious about how good it is. It's really good if you can get past the this comes in tapped part of the card, right? Because that's the big downside here. But I think that in this format, you're going to have more non-creatures than usual with the equipment creatures, right? All right, now Geote number 2 wheels, so that probably soft locks us into black or to white-red. Yeah, Deadly Dispute not. Yeah, it's looking okay here. I guess Deadly Dispute plays well with the Saga creature. Sack it before it goes away. All right, we wield the Warrior Sword. That's nice. I'm going to put my black cards over here for now. This is interesting. So, Red Mage's Rapier is a very specific card. Like, you need to be heavy on spells, or I guess non-creatures, to be able to play this card. I think it might just be worse than Monk's Fist. So I'm going to take Monk's Fist here instead. Also, equip 3 on this versus equip 2. Alright, not going to play any of these, I don't think. Ooh, we opened up, like, maybe the best card in the set. Dion. So if you haven't taken a gander at this one, gather round. So this is 4 mana 3/3. Comes in with a 2/2 token. That 2/2 has flying, as long as you control Dion. And then you can pay 6 mana at some point to transform this into Bahamut, which is a 5/5 flyer that puts a counter on all creatures you control. Those gain flying. For the first 2 chapters. You get to that twice, which is probably superfluous because you're probably going to kill the opponent the first time this happens. 3rd chapter, you destroy something and then flip it back into Dion. Yeah. Great. Also, Samurai Katana. This card is a house. 3 mana, 3/3 trample, haste. Job select. Like, yeah, great card. Would very happily take this if Dion wasn't here. Okay, so now we've got another Coral Sword. We've got Battle Menu. Battle Menu is a nice one. 2 mana, either make a 2/2 or give something +0/+4, kill a 4-power creature, or gain 2 life. Dwarven Castle Guard. A pretty fine 2-drop. I guess combos sort of with this card. It is another dwarf. It's also just a good thing to put multiple equipment on, right? Or I guess not multiple equipment, but you play this, you equip it, trade it off, you get a 1/1, you can then equip that thing. But we'll just take Battle Menu. Memories Returning is a cool card, too. It's like a super factor fiction. Very fun game. Okay. This is also kind of a sweet card. So I'm like not a Final Fantasy guy, but all through the set review yesterday, I just kept going like, that's a cool card. That's a cool card. This is a cool card. 8 mana, 8/20. With Vigilance and Ward 3. Basically, it's a boss battle, right? It says damage isn't removed from this during cleanup steps, and if damage will be dealt to you or another permanent you control, it gets dealt to this instead. And then when this dies, you make 10 treasure tokens. I think this card's actually fairly real. Like, if you're a big green deck, it's a good thing to ramp into. Obviously, we're not going to take it, and we're just going to take this pretty good equipment. Good 2-drop equipment. Ooh, Zac Fair. Yeah, Zac Fair is a great one, too. So, yeah, I don't think there's anything close to this. This is one of those white protection creatures. 1 mana, 0/1, but comes in with a counter, and you can sack it for 1 mana to make something indestructible, put the counter on another creature, and if Zac was equipped, you get to move an equipment over, too. So, yeah, just a lot of good stuff. A lot of good words in this card for a single mana. Our deck's looking great, by the way. Like, let's just zoom out here for a second. A little low on interaction. I do wish I nabbed that 5 mana removal spell. We got battle menu, and that's kind of it. But like, good rares, like good signposts. We got good synergy cards. I think I take Lionheart here. I also want to try out Crystal Fragments. This is another card that we were kind of unsure about in the set review. Kind of cool, but I think Lionheart's probably just a bit better. Or Slash a Light. That's a removable spell. I said I wanted that too, but I guess Lionheart also counts as interaction. Take another staff. Let's see what else is here. Red White Land. I'd happily take that. Sabatender. Very middling 2-drop. Haste Magic. Kind of middling combat trick. I say it's middling because this has the bad wording of exile the top card of your library, play it until the end of your turn. That makes that card a lot more awkward. Okay, so what's our creature non-creature ratio? Pretty good for Rapier. Like, we've got 7 and 7, so 7 non-creatures to trigger this. I don't think this card's going to be awesome or anything, but I think it's better than the other cards in this pack. I think the Land Cyclers are fairly whatever in this set, aside from the green one. This card's not very good. The Blitzball. Alright, happy to take a land here. Speaking of Land Cyclers that are not very good, I think this is the worst of the cycle. Like, I just think this card is funny. I just keep looking at this card and being like, how did they settle on these numbers, you know? Like 5 mana, 2/3. I guess it's 4/5 or 3/4 worth of stats, but still. Ooh, my god. How is this still in the pack? You're not allowed to say that on day -7. But I just did. Alright, sweet. Ooh, and Coral Sword Reels too. I don't know if I'm gonna play a second one, but we might. Blazing Bomb, probably not making the cut here, but I can see it. Hey, Fragger, thanks for that sub. Appreciate you. Alright, nothing. Alright, and filler 2-drop. Another filler 2-drop. Huh. Venat's pretty strong. So this is 3 mana 2/2. Sorry, 3 mana 3/3. Double white, which matters a lot. Whenever you cast a legend, you draw a card and you can transform for 7 mana, exile non-land permanent, and it turns into this giant 4/4 indestructible, gives your things counters, and yeah, just a bunch of good stuff. I think powerful enough to take here, even though it's a little bit hard to cast. Our legend count's pretty high, right? It's 1, 2, 3, 4 currently. 5? Venat? Is that the pronunciation? Yeah, okay. I can believe it. Okay, now what? So I'm not going to take a third of these. Fate of the Suncrist. Fine removal spell. I like this card a lot. This is a sweet one. So this is 4 mana 2/2, basically. 2/2 token, Chocobo token. That you search for a mountain, so 2 for 1. And then you can also flash it back. Like, that's a powerful card. The cat, it would be okay in this deck. Like, we definitely have enough artifacts to turn it on. I think I'm just going to take the removal spell, though. Like, it's not a premium removal spell, but we just want a little more interaction. Ooh, Delivery Moogle. Yeah, this is a premium uncommon. 4 mana 3/2 flyer that you can search your grave or library for a 2-cost or less artifact. And we have those. We have those. Also, Minwu. We've got double White Mage's Staff, which not only gains life, but makes the creature a cleric. Not as good as Moogle, but, you know. Yeah. This is like prototypical red-white here. We're just getting all the good cards. This card looks great in my deck. Equipment count is like, if we play the sword, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Also Weapons Vendor. This card's also very good. 4/4. Sorry, 2 mana, 4. No, opposite. 4 mana, 2/2. That's it. 4 mana, 2/2 comes in, draws a card, and you pay 1 to equip something each turn instead of its mana cost. All right, a third legend. I think I shall take it. I guess the nice thing about this legend is you can pitch multiple copies if you draw multiples, right? Okay, more interaction. A battle menu. You Are Not Alone. Pretty good trick. Often 1 mana, +4/+4. Another Shopkeep. I do have a lot of 2-drops, but I don't think I want Crystal Fragments. I don't think I want this card. This is like a token synergy card. I don't think great otherwise. I guess it's good with all the equipment, right? Just gives you a bunch of things to... I'm changing my mind here. I am going to take this and try it out. Because, like, with all this equipment, just having multiple bodies seems kind of appealing. There's the Galacat. There's a sword. Yeah, I like taking the cat here. We're good on equipment now. Alright, just a bunch of stuff we're probably not going to play. Nice counterspell. Oh, and call wheels. Okay, sure. It's an option. Alright, so we are probably going to cut some of these 4s. We've got 4 cuts to make. Yeah, vendor wheels. Somebody in chat called this. The vendor was going to wheel. Which makes sense. Our deck is just very open. So we'll do a bit of a build and see where we land. The creature count looks kind of low. It was like 13, but of course it's a very fake number with all these job select equipment. Okay, so just putting in the things I know I'm going to play for sure. So where does that leave us as far as equipment goes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a decent hit rate. I think I probably want to up it a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna play all 3 of these. Like, I'm much more willing to play a cheap legend if I have multiple copies. Like, I don't care about cutting the cheap legends so much because they just kind of trade off or they die. And also, this one in particular has some installation from like drawing multiples because you can just pitch the second one. So some options here are playing Coral Sword. I don't think I have to play this card, which I think is just like the worst equipment. Yeah, kind of into the cat. So 2 more cards here. So it's like Coral Sword, Call, or Warrior Sword, or I guess this rescue mission. Call is like the most generically good card. I don't think I really want to hear though. Yeah, we can do like 1 Coral, 1 Warrior Sword. See how that feels? I just put in something I didn't want to put in. What was that? Oh, this thing. There we go. Nice. Okay, so let's start with this. And I'm probably just going to pitch the Shopkeep. Again, not really afraid about... Yeah, because it's likely that my first one dies. Not really afraid about the second legend here. So, now what do? I could play my Adelbert and then attack for 3 lifelink next turn. I think I like that better than this here because I'm not actually sure if I want to pitch something or not. Because I know I want to play my sword on 4. So I don't know if I'd want to pitch the land for sure. Kind of want to make that decision a little bit later. Bard's Bow. Solid one. It's a 3/3 reach. Hefty equip cost, but 3/3 reach ain't bad. Okay, so yeah, I can just play the sword here and trade off. That seems fine to me. Trading my 2 for their 3. Okay, so now we can battle menu this 4/4, get it for 4, and play the cat. Because the cat's not active yet, but should be fairly soon. Yeah, weird land. It does stuff. In a very long game, it does stuff. Ooh. Gix? Okay. That's a real card. 3 mana, 3/3. When something deals damage to me, they can pay a life to draw a card, and then they can pay 7 and discard X cards to exile the top cards of my library and play those cards for free. So I guess we're just going Fist and equip the cat. Yeah. They're probably forced to trade. Okay, look at the top 3. Take 1. Okay, it's just equip. I assume they've got a removal spell for the Scalacat. We haven't even seen our best cards yet. I mean, we've seen some good ones, but none of our good rares. Diamond weapon. Okay, okay. That's something. Second one. Okay. Let's go. Equip. Pass back. Interesting. So this is a 5 mana artifact that landfall to make a 2/2 token. Oh, there's Gilgamesh. Yes, I will take this one. Wait, what's this? Choose one of them? What is this? Choose one of them. Oh, is Gilgamesh's ability? Attach it to one samurai control. Okay, so I can attach this to Gilgamesh, right? Oh, any number? Oh my goodness. Oh, my bad. My bad. I read this card wrong. I thought it was just one. Oh, sorry, chat. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I could take multiple things. Oh, so we can, like, do it again. We can spin the wheel again? That's kind of cool. I mean, they get to eat it, so I'm not going to do that, but... Hey, Wiffa, thanks for that sub. Appreciate you. Okay, so we just decline, and I think I do pitch this, yes. Okay. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, it might have been worth attacking still. That's fair. I've seen most of my equipment, though, so I most likely wouldn't get another hit off that. I don't know if that changes things, but... Well, that works, right? Yeah, that works. And send. Beautiful. Yeah, Gilgamesh, quite the card. Alright. Alright, another great hand. Come on down, Zach. Ooh, weapons vendor too. Goit, no pitch. Hungreeter, 2 mana, 1/1, mill, get a land. If it's a town, gain 2 life. Alright, so no, we just attack. Play tap land, play staff. No, this card. Alright, they're milling. I like this card a decent amount, by the way. I think it's pretty good. Okay, so what do we do? Probably just play the vendor. Not get an attack this turn. Yeah, they have the big cactus. Yeah, because I could, like, move this over, get an attack. Because I can threaten the indestructible. That seems kind of not great, though, so let's just play the vendor. Dropkeep's good. Dropkeep plus Geote. Alright, got kicked. Fair enough. Ooh, hello. Okay. So I can move the staff over to the vendor. They double block. I trade my vendor for reinforcements. I kind of want to keep up the protection on this card too. Like keep up Zach so I can protect this. So I guess we go like equip here. If they block, that's fine. I mean, yes, I'm excited about Centaur Courser because eventually it turns into a gigantic monster, and also I'll draw some cards along the way, I'm assuming. Also, weird visual bug here. Cards overlapped. Yeah, I could have sacked Zach to win the combat, but I don't really think I like that. Like, this just holds so many of their plays at hostage, just holding this up. Also, like, I do value the weapons vendor for what it's worth, but I don't know. It was an option. I don't think a great one, though. Oh, my God. Okay. Okay, okay. I see you, opponents. All right, we draw a warrior sword. So we will be chumping for a bit. Yeah, there's a green trample trick for what it's worth. Alright, let's just play this. Yeah, also Fat Chocobo would kill me. Like, there's a decent number of ways to give this trample. So, we might just be dead. Cloud of Darkness. Okay, that's gonna kill Zach. Or this. That makes sense too. Oh yeah, that makes more sense, of course. Okay, so I mean, like, we try to race this somehow? Pretty tough, considering we're gonna run out of creatures very soon. So I can, like, Lionheart plus Shopkeep. Lionheart kills this, gives this menace. Then I have to chump with Zach for no value. I guess I could chump with the Shopkeep instead. Oh, I could also just equip Lionheart and attack. Well, then I still have to chump with Zach. Alright, we'll do this. Diamond weapon. Okay, it's a jumper. So I get to go like this. Looks like they probably have a removal spell. Oh, I can't equip and play the staff. Okay, we're just gonna play the staff then. They're getting back 2 things from the grave, looks like. Yeah, 2 of these, they're gonna go up to 15 life. I don't think it's like totally over, but we're gonna have to draw one of our Busto cards here. Like basically next turn. Like, if we hit Gilgamesh and hit an equipment off that, like, we're kind of back in it. Okay, like, that's something. Huh. That is something. So I can equip here. Attack, they double block. Although the equip doesn't actually change much. If I just pass the turn, I exile the Cactuar. They probably attack with everything else. So yeah, I think I'm not getting an attack this turn. Yeah, because then they just double block with the reinforcements, and that's kind of bad for me. Although that's not true if I equip the Mage Staff. Then I have to block with the Cloud. So then they like block with Cloud and reinforcements. I go up to 11, and I can take 10 from these. Like, is that the best spot to be in? The other play is like, chump this, exile this, take 3. They're not going to attack with these. Or I guess I don't even have to jump with this, but I will if they attack with that. Okay, I do like getting in, I think. Okay. Ooh. Oh, that kills me. Okay. Yeah, this thing kills me. Just a blood artist. I can, like, kill this and then block. So not dead. I say it kills me. It doesn't actually kill me, but it puts me in a spot where I'm in a very bad spot. Alright, GG. Well, that was cool. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed losing to that. Nice. So what's the best thing for this to go get? I didn't even check. Is it the staff? The mage staff? White mage staff? Yeah, I guess so. A 1-3. 1-3 is busted against my 1-1 double strike. Just pitch the fist. I guess it's a little awkward because if I don't draw land... Or sorry, if I don't draw a spell, I'm not doing anything next turn. So I guess pitch a land now, and if I need to, I can pitch a land next turn by playing fist. Or pitch a spell. Retrieve the Esper. 3/3 token, and it can flash back for 6 mana as a 5/5 token. Good card. Okay, so I guess I just go fist, discard Lionheart. Oh, that was a mistake. Should have done that first, because now I have a tap land. Awkward. Ooh, they search out a good rare town. That's cool. All right, take 4. Not a bad one, not a bad one. So I can move the fist over and start getting in for 4, and then play this and pitch my tap land, or, you know, in reverse order. Oh, they have a selling for a single green mana. What is that? What's a single green mana in this set? No, the beaver card is a sorcery. Limit break? Oh, yeah, okay. Probably means I should just kill this 4/4 then, if that's the case. Or, you know, I'll take a hit and then kill it. If it's the 6/6, I'll kill that. I could even try to induce a trick with the double block. Or kill that. That's also good. I don't mind killing that. I do think I double block now, right? Well, not necessarily. So I kill this. I can get in. Yeah, I can race with the staff, so never mind. I don't kill this 4/4. Or don't block it. That's a large fellow. Probably gonna play one of my 4-mana cards here, though. Probably the sword, because then next turn, if I draw a land, I can go like vendor equip this for a mana. Moogle gets another staff. Yeah, like play this, trade it off with their 4/4 seems pretty good. If I for sure was gonna hit the land, maybe I do that, Lark. But I think I like the sword here. Oh, I also get to pitch. That's right. I could pitch to Moogle. Like, it's a little clunky here. I do have some busted cards in my deck, and I also would like some interaction, so I think I'm cool with all that. It's not a bad hit. Good. Gross. Okay. So now there's reason to block because they have a trampler, so it's better to block sooner rather than later. Or to chump, I should say. Yeah, I think I'm going to. Okay, that's interesting too. So I can get in with my staff if I play this shopkeep and play this. It seems decent. If they do have limit break, Tifa's limit break, I'm just dead. Or I guess I can block in a way. No, that's not true. I can block, double block, like block this, and go to 1. Not sure actually, because they have the mana to triple if they hit a land drop, right? Because that's the... Yeah, with that card, they can double power and toughness or triple. So I don't think we should play around that. Even though I think they probably do have that card. So we play Shopkeep. We get him for 1. And play Adalbert. Restore for 2. What do I have that they're casting? Oh, battle menu? Kill this thing? Gross. Okay. No, trade, take 7. Probably not going to be good enough. So what am I trying to hit here? My second battle menu? Okay. The land. Okay, we can trade, but I don't think we're in a good spot. Block like this. Their staff. Okay. So let's go vendor. Let's battle on you too. Okay, so we can like chump with Zach, eat something. They have this land in play that transforms into a flyer, so battle menu kind of has to be saved for that, I guess. This thing over here. Trading Zach on that last turn seems worse than what I did, because now I can set up for a decent block this turn, where that wouldn't be the case if I blocked with Zach. Especially because I'm also trading off... Oh, they're doing the thing. Especially because I'm also trading off the... Why didn't they just do full value? They could have done full value. Alright, GG. In that block, I traded off the Saga creature, which was gonna go away soon, anyways. They do have it, apparently. They did still have it. Nice. And we drew Dion for once. And our other great card. Garland. It's a nice one. 2 mana 3/2. When they cast a non-creature, they surveil and eventually flips into a giant monster. Alright, Scamazak. I'm happy to use my Coral Sword. Seems like they wouldn't just make this trade. But there's no guarantee that I'm doing too much next turn. Okay, they do. Maybe they have another copy. That would make sense. Ahriman. Okay. Oh, I think I like misread this card in the set review even. Or this card from the... Oh, I thought this was a flip on the battlefield. Huh, interesting. Also interesting. Okay, this is a weird one. Their black cards cost 1 less, and if a non-token creature would die on my side, it gets exiled and they gain 2 life, and they can pay 6 mana to return one of those cards to the battlefield. Honestly, these crystals, they look like Fs, but I'm not convinced necessarily. I actually think they could be better than they look at first glance. Ooh, cool hero token. Alright. So do we jam this? Could wait a turn. Could just jam Katana instead. And protect Dion. Yeah, kind of like that. We've got a good play this turn anyways. Okay. So they get my Zach if they would like it. Let's pitch this sword. We do want to hit land drops. Jam. Oh, that's cute. I get to choose a replacement effect on my creatures so they don't gain 2 life because of suplex. That's really funny. Alright, pitch this vendor. Come on down, Dion. Yeah, Dion's like top 3 rare probably, if not the best. This card's nuts. Moogle. Okay. I seem to have something here. Ooh, gross. All right. Yeah. I mean, I guess thankfully they can't, they can't flip Dion. And I've got a good rare coming down too, so it's gonna be a close one. All right, cool. Maybe not so close. We'll see. No hits, but that makes sense. Got most of our equipment out of our deck. Well, they can't flip Dion, right? Because it's 4 white white. Does Dion not come to my side? No, because it's transformed. Or is it? Hold on. It does. Yes, sorry. It does come to my side if they could flip it. So they can't. But they can still make 5/5 worth of stats, which is obviously solid. All right. So we attack. Guess we can equip first. I miss probably is lethal. Erase, maybe not quite. They're gonna go to 3 here? Oh, they're gonna go to 1. Okay, is lethal. Alright, quite the game. Quite the game. Like, we would have lost this game without our good rare. So I think that it's worth giving some credence to that Black Crystal, you know? And it's not like we weren't putting on pressure. Like, that kind of card looks better when your opponent's not putting on pressure, but we were. So, I don't know. Like, I'm not trying to say it's bomb or anything, but I think better than an F. Okie dokie. Opponent mulligans. Yeah, I am liking battle menu so far. It's felt good. Like, I've only really used the removal mode of it, but it's a good mode. Nice. They're gonna shock it. Oh, love song. Well, I can only cast one of these. Alright. Let's get you down. Looking to draw some cards next turn. Just gonna hover on this one for folks who have not seen it. It's the Chocobo fight spell. Sort of looks like it. Nope. keep reading. So I don't know if they're just reading or they have a removal spell. Okay. Well, let's cast the legend. Draw a card. Cards do be having text. This is true. Cards do be having text. Alright, so I could attack, and they could double block, and then I use battle menu. Or Coral Sword, I guess. They could also have, like, the +3/+1 trick, which I would still win against, so I think we're good to do this. Cool. Oh, totally forgot this would trigger a loot. I think I'm good on not looting here. Or rummaging. And Kinra, I don't know, but your friend should be in the Discord. There's the Final Fantasy Discord. That's where you want to go for tech help. Oh, hey, Haphazard Drafter. Appreciate it. Glad to have you. Alright, finally getting kicked. It's okay. We got our cards worth. That's a good draw. So let's go staff. Key takeaways? This is draft 1. I can't give you those right now. This is draft 1, game 4 or something. Let's just get in, and I don't feel compelled to use this sword just yet. I'll just play the Shopkeep if they block my 2/2. Okay. What am I supposed to be worried about for allotted mana in green-red? Like, what rares? Nothing really comes to mind. There's not, like, a field wipe. Oh, that's not true. There's the red mythic field wipe. It's like a Chandra's Ignition style card. Oh, this is the fire magic. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, the uncommon one. Okay, there's some stuff. There's some stuff that I wasn't thinking about. Okay. So, battle menu. Kill your thing. Battle menu. Kill your thing. And get in for millions. Cool. Yeah, so far the decks we've lost against have been green decks, which I mean kind of makes sense. Like, I don't think that's necessarily an indication of how good green is or anything, which it could also not. I don't think it's an indication either way. But this deck, I think if it's going to have trouble is against, you know, just big green fatties that race us or gain life or whatever. Okay, definitely a clunkier hand than the ones we've had, but if this is the clunkier end of hands in this deck, it's still pretty good. Play my village turn 1. Ooh, hello, Zach. That's interesting. I probably still just play it on turn 2. But, like, some consideration of holding it when I've got this card, of course. And I can go, like, Katana on turn 3. This card plus hold this up on turn 4. Alright, 1/3 and a wizard token. Ooh, Gilgamesh. Hello, hello. What synergy? I can draw a card on when I cast my Busto 6-drop. Black Waltz. 4 mana, 2/2 Death Touch Flyer that pings me for 2 when they cast a non-creature. The Samurai Katana thing's OP. Yeah, this card is really good. This card is very, very strong. Alright, let's get in. If they would like to trade, I will accept. Yeah, like, they have the potential to deal a lot of damage here. I can see us going to, like, I don't know, 12 or something by the end of this turn. I'm most likely just going to kill this thing next turn, but... Okay. What do you hit? Red card. Awkward. Yeah, I did say 12. We did indeed go to 12. Alright, I think I'm going to just do this now. Because if I wait and I like start casting spells, I take some damage, and then I can't hold up Zach. Warrior Sword. Yep. Alright, let's spin the wheel, shall we? Cast Gilgamesh. Draw a card. And what do we see? We see a lot of good stuff. This card's so busted. Holy crap. I mean, to be fair, I guess I kill this. To be fair, like, we have a lot of good equipment in this deck, so it's, yeah, let's put it on this thing. Oh, that's sweet, too. Little synergy. It's got a good hit rate, but, you know. Should I swing with Zach as well? If they eat Zach, they chump. What are they doing here? They're like double blocking this token because they kind of have to. Yeah, does that get in? I guess they could chump and eat, but the 5/4 is tramply, so it's probably ill-advised for them to do that. What was the pick one, pack one? I believe it was this card. Huh, okay. Would have assumed they double blocked. The fact that this does it on attack as well, like not just on attacks or blocks, it's not attacks, or sorry, attacks or entry. One or the other would have been fine. I mean, it would probably be fairly bad if it was just attacks. You know, being a 6 mana, no ETB and all that, but feels absurd that you can do it twice. Nice. I guess this hand's a little awkward because we're missing double whites, and this is just a 1-3 right now. But we just solved one of those issues. All right. Let's untap with this, please. Okay. Ooh. Alright, so we attack, we trade off, we play double legend. I guess I can play my Albert first. Adalbert. Okay, let's pitch this cat if we're going to play this, I guess. So let's get in. Oh, once per turn, fair. Yeah, I'm less incentivized to trade off my Geote right now. This is true. Okay, well, I think we still get in with this one, and yeah, and then we just keep a battle menu. Yeah, it's fine to still get in, I think. That's cool. Yeah, we'll just play this. Never mind. All right. We're not staggering the triggers here. Maybe that was good to do, but I just figure, like, with this Lionheart, we can kill something, get in a pretty big hit. Like, if they take the turn killing this, then we can kill this thing. Lance is a good one. It does mean my battle menu can kill this, which is cool. Lance is strong. Yeah, Doctor, I think that's also a fine line. I guess we can wait here. I think I still play the land, even though I've got Geote. Sure is a 4-mana 2/2. Decline. Equip. I should probably look at that card, see what it does. Well, I know what it does, but for those who don't. Okay, summon Anima, and they die. All right. Oh yeah, this thing's a knight too. Yes. Yeah, synergy. Bit of a dorky hand. I actually think I'm probably gonna take this card out of the deck. We have other options. It's been a 1/3 a little too often. No, I played, I think, like, one Final Fantasy game close to the end. It was like Tactics, I think. I don't know if there's multiple tactics games, but like it was on the Game Boy Advance. And like I know the characters to some degree. I know Cloud and Sephiroth. You know, like I've played Smash. Let me put it that way. So I have some familiarity, and obviously like Chocobos, like the cards that are like culturally, you know, have some significance. I'm familiar with, or the characters that have some cultural significance, but can't say I'm a Final Fantasy head or anything. Seems like MTG streamers don't know Final Fantasy. Yeah, it's because if you're very good at MTG, it probably means you only play MTG. Or card games, like adjacent card games. Alright. Alright. Kind of want to just kill this thing. Like, we could just play Dion. But, like, do I want to let them have additional mana? Yeah, I'm just going to play Dion, I guess. Next turn, we can draw a land and double spell. Cool card, by the way. Didn't hover over this one, but I like it. Untapped overlay is working. Yeah, I might post this to YouTube later, so that's why I just wanted to call it out for those YouTubers without access to Untapped. All right. So yeah, we just go staff plus shopkeep gives our Gallicat +3. Ice magic, maybe? No? Okay. Make a wizard token. Adventurelands, kind of cool. A town as well. Ultros. Whenever you cast a non-creature, if 4 mana or more was spent, you get to tap something, keep it tapped for a turn, and 8 drops put 8 counters on this thing, so that's cool. Okay, so we get in with this. Could go vendor, try to hit the land. Yeah, that seems good, and get the additional point in with Gallicat. Syncopate, sure. So yeah, they can cast this turn, lock down a Gallicat. It's gonna be a bit of a grind. Yeah, when this card was spoiled for the first time, like we hadn't seen too much of the set to be fair, but I saw a lot of people kind of poo-pooing this card. Yeah, I think it's totally fine. Like, it does have immediate impact when you play it later. Like, you start menacing pretty soon just with your job select equipment. It does kind of read like one of those red 2-drops that you hope not to play that we've seen in other sets, but I think this one's fine. Not gonna lie, this card's like a D+. I mean, that's kind of what I'm advocating for, like D+, C-. I'm not trying to say it's an amazing card or anything. All right, second one of those, and a Pixie. Yeah, just in red-white. I'm not talking, obviously I'm not talking about it in like some, you know, blue-red tech or something. All right, play this. Pitch my mountain. Nice. And move over this. Get in for 4. 4 menace. Okay. Galley-Cat gets tapped down. Delivery Moogle can go get my second staff. Oh, or Coral Sword. I actually didn't consider that, and I can't play it this turn. It's better get Coral Sword. Probably no. I guess it helps me win the combat against Pixie, but like I can just use one of my other equipment to do that. Still gonna play the land. I have enough stuff to do with my mana. This could turn on me pretty quickly. Like, they've got double of these in play, this flips with another spell, and then the backside attacks and deals me, I guess, not that much damage, but 3 this turn, potentially. They've got, like, a pretty decent board. Yeah, so, like, kill this, tap to my token. It starts attacking. I get to kill it, of course, but... I have to imagine they attack with this turn. Yep, so I take 3, 2. Yeah, they're thinking about attacking with the 5/5 too, I think. Which seems good to me. Like, I think they should. Hey, Argon. Okay, you're staying home. Which I am happy about. Ooh, nice draw. Okay, so... kill this thing, play staff. I don't think that part of the plan changes. Yeah, I don't think so. Actually, I might want to discard this, Zach. Yeah, I actually don't even hate a land here. Lets me, like, double equip the staff. So what's the advantage to keeping Zach? I guess installation versus a removal spell. But, like... yeah, I think it's fine to pitch. I've got better cards in my deck. And I will play it, I think. No, I can hold it. Did I do a final Tarkir thoughts video? No, I don't do it for every format. My final thoughts were kind of just like interwoven throughout the last few Tarkir videos. So yeah, I didn't give like I didn't have a definitive, here are my last thoughts on the format kind of video. All right, so I'm going to be blocking with one of these tokens, I believe. I could even triple block this 5/5. That actually seems pretty good to me. Oh, what's this? They look like they have something, maybe? I could block like this. Yeah, that seems fine. Ice Swan. Alright. Coral Sword. Gives me a loot, I suppose, and I can like equip one of these, hold it up to eat the 3/3, chump with another thing. Yeah, what am I trying to do here? I guess I'm probably trying to do something like that. I can't set up lethal with the flyer next turn. Could double up white mage on one creature. Doesn't do that much. I can trade with Ice Fawn and hold back this. But like on offense it doesn't do a lot because I just like they just jump with a 1/1 or no one. Yeah, I think the plan is equip here, try to Coral Sword, and I might even try to just like Coral Sword kill the Ice Swan if they don't attack with the 3/3. Or I could attack like this, gain a life, and they either trade or chump. Yeah, that's actually pretty good too. Okay, I like this. Cool, and then I get the Coral Sword, get the loot, hopefully. I guess we just lose to any 4 mana value spell, right? If they don't block the with the 3/3 or just whatever. We're very dead to a lot of stuff, I guess is what it comes down to. Okay, this is the best case scenario, I think. It's interesting. I can move this over to the Moogle. If I move this to the Moogle, what gives us lethal? Don't actually think anything. So is it worth keeping it here? Probably worth putting it on this so I can like trade with Ice Fawn. Nope, looks like they have something. Yeah, that'll do. All right, GG's. Okay, 5/2 with this deck. Very good deck. Like, some of the best rares in the set. Good curve. Yeah, I guess it's card by card stuff. Battle Mania was great. Not a surprise. This Galacat sucked, but we're a little bit low on artifacts. I liked the Lionheart. Like this was a card that was a little bit controversial when we put it in our deck, but it was good every time we drew it. Let's see what else. Yeah, I think a lot of the other cards are kind of self-explanatory. This card was great. The staff felt pretty solid. Anyways, let's draft again.